The bodies littered the streets of Maiduguri. In July last year, it was the primary stronghold of Boko Haram and a scene of a major battle between Nigerian government forces and the separatist group. The building believed to be the headquarters of the movement, reduced to rubble. The military and police operation came in the wake of a series of attacks on police stations and other civic buildings by Boko Haram fighters, men intent on establishing an Islamic state in northern Nigeria that rejected what they called all things Western. But government claims of successfully putting down the insurrection were marred by allegations that the forces deployed also killed large numbers of civilians with no connection to Boko Haram. Among them was this man, Babu Fugu Muhammad, a respected community figure that his family say was shot by police after offering to help them restore order.
He was killed. He was killed. That's what we believe. He was shot by the police.
Claims of executions by the police and army were at the time strongly rejected by the authorities.
They are the people who are paid by taxpayers' money to protect our lives and property. If soldiers and the police, so to speak, are killing ordinaries, they wouldn't have met anybody on the street.
But this footage, clearly shot with the knowledge and permission of a senior army commander, would appear to confirm the allegations of cold-blooded killings that could legally be defined as murder. It shows that once the fighting was over, elements of police and army engaged in a follow-up operation in which house-to-house searches were conducted and individuals apparently selected at random were escorted back to the police station. In full public view, a number of unarmed civilians were made to lie down in the road outside. This is the exact spot where the family of Babu Fugu Muhammad say he was killed. This is what followed.
Don't waste ammunition. Nobody should fire. It's okay.
Another two civilians were brought out and made to lie down next to the bodies.
Come back. Come back.
One of the officers called out, "Shoot him in the chest, not the head. I want his hat."
Don't fire the head. Chest. You get the hat.
Still, the executions continued. This man is told, "Sit properly, we want to take your picture." As sporadic shooting continues, a crowd gathers further up the street in front of the police station. Voices are heard to say, "No mercy, no mercy." More shots ring out, and as the crowd disperses, a badly mutilated body is discernible on the ground. The face is still identifiable as that of the Boko Haram leader, Muhammad Yusuf, who Nigerian police on record as saying was killed while attempting to escape. But clearly evident the fact that Yusuf died with his handcuffs still on. Only a few hours earlier, he'd been interrogated in the presence of reporters inside the police station. In this footage that was made public at the time, he's asked a series of questions about the organization he led. He responds readily without hesitation, his body displaying fresh contusions. It's not known whether they were caused during fighting, arrest, or detention. After the executions, this army officer, who appears to have been in charge of the operation, is seen to be handing over command to a senior policeman. Both men are clearly identified by the name tags on their chest and their badges of rank. It's after this that teams from recognized news agencies arrived on the scene. Their images were broadcast around the world, as was the strong denial of the Nigerian government that its forces had committed murder. At this stage, though, it was not possible to tell who was a Boko Haram fighter and who an unarmed civilian, or indeed who did the killing and how. Among the bodies recovered was that of Baba Fugu Muhammad. His family have given their story to the government commission set up to investigate the events that took place here. But they, along with the relatives of hundreds of other apparently unarmed civilians who were killed, are still to receive an official explanation for the deaths. Mike Hanna, Al Jazeera.